Hi, I'm Lachlan McKinnon from ClarifyYourStrategy.com. And when I talk to new coaches who want to get their businesses up and running online to do their marketing online, there are 5 things that they need to get in place to be effective online, and I'm going to share those with you today. So the first thing that you need to have in place, in order to have a website, you need to have hosting. And I recommend a service called HostGator. And HostGator allows you to host multiple websites on the one account. And even though you just have the one business, sometimes you require multiple websites for the one business. So for example, sometimes you might want to set up a separate page on a separate site to collect email addresses for your marketing database. Or sometimes you want to set up a separate sales page. And with a HostGator account, you can do that. Secondly, you're going to want to have some software set up to configure and run your website really easily. And I recommend WordPress. WordPress is widely available and easy to use and very powerful for running your website. And you can get lots of support and assistance for it. So to install WordPress on your HostGator account, all you need to do is to go to cPanel and to run a program called Fantastico Deluxe. And if that sounds like Greek to you, then don't worry, because you can just call up the HostGator support and they'll walk you through the whole process, and you'll have your WordPress site up and running in no time. The third thing that you're going to need to have in place is that when visitors come to your site, you're going to want some mechanism for them to leave their name and email address and give you their permission for you to send them marketing materials that are of interest and value to them. And in order to do that, you need something called autoresponder software. And autoresponder software is very easy to set up, allows you to configure that opt-in box, and allows you to manage your email communications in a systematic and powerful way. And the software that I recommend is called Aweber.com, and Aweber is spelled A-W-E-B-E-R. And with that in place, you'll be able to manage your email communications very effectively. The fourth thing that you need to have in place is something to manage the forms on your website. So, for example, for your Contact Me page, if you just say, well, my email address is such and such, and you paste your email address there, then spam bots can harvest that, and you'll end up getting a lot of spam emails, so that's not so good. So what you want to do is have a form where people can leave their name and the subject and the question that they're contacting you with, and hit return. And you get an email with all of their details sent directly to you. Or if you want to have a form where people can apply for a trial coaching session with you, you can have a form where people answer a number of questions to apply for the trial coaching session, and then at the end hit submit, and that information gets emailed to you. So in order to set up forms on your website, I recommend a plugin for WordPress called Gravity Forms, and that allows you to set up all the different forms that you need very, very easily. And the last thing that I think we really need as coaches to start building our business online is that when we have people applying for these trial coaching sessions or scheduling in for our actual coaching programs, then we need to schedule a time with them. And these days, people are very often in different time zones across the country or in different parts of the world. So we need some scheduling software. And I recommend some software called Tungle, which you can access from tungle.me online. And Tungle allows you to schedule people into sessions that work for both of you in different time zones and taking into account what's going on in your calendars. So that's a really useful piece of software to run your coaching business online. So I hope that information has been useful to you. Again, my name is Lachlan McKinnon from ClarifyYourStrategy.com, and I look forward to speaking to you again shortly.